before the great empires of Rome and Greece, before the pyramids touched the sky in ancient Egypt. A quiet miracle was unfolding in the Indian subcontinent. Between the sacred Indus River and the lost Saraswati, a civilization took root. Not through war, not through conquest, but through order, harmony, and vision. This was the Indus Valley civilization, a society so advanced, so mysterious, that even today, over 4,000 years later, we are still trying to understand its secrets. These weren't just settlements. They were marvels of ancient engineering. The most famous of them, Mohenjo-daro, had the Great Bath, a massive, watertight pool made of brick, likely used for ceremonial cleansing. It had a central marketplace. It had granaries. It even had a sophisticated system to collect rainwater and manage waste. This was 4,500 years ago, when most of the world was still learning to farm. The Harappans were building cities that rival some of ours today. But it wasn't just about buildings. This civilization, stretching over 1 million square kilometers from today's Pakistan to western India, was incredibly consistent. The same type of bricks, the same measurement systems, the same designs, even the same seals and symbols. There was no central king, no grand temples, no monuments to war, and yet, they lived in peace and balance for centuries. Their trade reached far and wide. Archaeologists have found Harappan goods in ancient Mesopotamia, seals with animals and script, precise weights and scales, goods like lapis lazuli, carnelian beads, copper, and cotton, which they may have been among the first to spin and wear. Their craftsmanship was exquisite. Pottery, jewelry, tools, even toys, clay figurines and carts with wheels for children. But the greatest mystery of the Indus Valley civilization is their language. Streets filled with debris. The great drains no longer flowed. The bricks grew smaller. Houses became simpler. The planning broke down. What happened? No one knows for sure. Some say it was climate change, rivers dried up or shifted course. Others point to earthquakes, or a slow collapse from within, as urban life became unsustainable. Streets filled with debris. The great drains no longer flowed. The bricks grew smaller. Houses became simpler. The planning broke down. What happened? No one knows for sure. Some say it was climate change. Rivers dried up or shifted course. Others point to earthquakes or a slow collapse from within, as urban life became unsustainable. But unlike many civilizations that died in flames or were overrun by enemies,